What's good? It's your boy Tag Money, and today I'm gonna talk about the Xbox 20th anniversary celebration, and I really want to get into the deep end and pour out my emotions and how grateful and thankful I am that that when the original Xbox came out, I'm saying, I felt like this was the console for me. I felt like this was the console for me to keep and have and enjoy and get rid of other consoles. Because back in the 90s and the 2000s, I used to have every single console out there. I used to have every single console that came out. From the Nintendo 64, from the PS1 to the Sega Dreamcast. I used to own every console and also every handheld consoles too. Game Boy, Game Gear, whole nine yards. Whole nine yards. But when Xbox came out, when I first saw Xbox, I realized this was the console for me. I realized this console was made for people like me and you if you're an Xbox punk or an Xbox fanboy or girl. But Xbox punk is more better because it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. If you're a fan of Xbox, you're an Xbox punk. Xbox punk really comes from cyberpunk, but Xbox punk is really meant for the metaverse. The metaverse lifestyle and atmosphere. But let me get to the 20th anniversary of Xbox video. I got it on my computer, I had no choice but to download it. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I want that video because my internet be cutting off most of the time. That's why I don't be gaming that much, especially multiplayer. But hey, Starfield, I'll make an exception. Since that is single player, I'll play that mostly if the internet cuts off. But the thing about it is that when I be watching the Xbox anniversary celebration, just watching the video, it was like, you can see how powerful the Xbox community is. Now, I know that Xbox got their games on PC, you can play it through the cloud and stuff and whole nine yards, but one thing I want to say though is that even though that's all amazing and beautiful, but the Xbox community is so amazing and so strong at this point. Like Xbox Fan Fest, people get married, people become family to the Xbox community. Our Xbox community reminds me of the Muslim community, the Christian community, the Jewish community. Like Xbox is a community within its own self. Like PlayStation or Sony, they don't have the dedication to do that. Now Nintendo they does, but at the same time, Nintendo don't got a Netflix, Game Pass like subscription on a devices. Even though they added cloud gaming already, I just have to get rid of my Nintendo Switch, man. I played it and I just didn't like it, man. It's not my cup of tea. I'm a traditional gamer. Like, I need the controller and that's it. All I need is the controller, good games, and that's it. So I did give my Nintendo Switch to my coworker, and the only console I got now is my Xbox One S, my Xbox Series S. I am gonna sell my 360 too, but my Xbox One S and my Xbox Series S. Those are my preferred consoles that I like to game on. I still play on my One S because I still got the storage for it. And when it comes down to old school games, I will get that on my One S. But my Series S, I gotta get the new great deal, even Game Pass game. I got a Series S, I got a digital version. But when I was watching the Xbox anniversary celebration, it almost brought me into tears. I literally wanted to cry when it was showing the part when Phil Spencer and Sarah Bonds was basically saying that, we all about the global community, we all about the gaming community, divine gaming across the globe and stuff. Like, I literally wanted to cry because it was playing some soft music. It was showing people with disabilities playing the Xbox with the Xbox adaptive controller and stuff like that. And I literally wanted to cry, man. And I realized why I stuck with Xbox. But the simple fact is that Xbox was going to be on top of the game. Microsoft is over $1 trillion, but Xbox is definitely on top of the game. And seeing the community on YouTube, from Dealer Gaming, from Cole Eastwood, from the amazing Xbox punks that really push it out there of everything of Xbox. Like, I literally wanted to cry watching the Xbox anniversary celebration. Like, I literally wanted to cry, man. Like, You know what I'm saying? Just watching that video and just watching the whole video, even Halo too, and how Halo got a series, sci-fi series on Paramount Plus. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm an Xbox punk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I realized that Xbox was something special to me, something very, very special to me. And watching that anniversary celebration video like over and over and over again, I just can't get enough. And I'm a Bill Gates fan. The reason why I am a Bill Gates fan, because he had to use the company's money to really invest into Xbox and make it at the same level as PlayStation. I'm glad that PlayStation saying something that, PlayStation is going to dominate the PC world and stuff because of their exclusives. But since Xbox is putting their exclusives on PC, PlayStation didn't want to do it at first because, the ponies going to start crying, talking about PlayStation ain't going to sell no more if they put their games on PC or even on Steam. But at the same time, PC is universal. They have every right to get games from PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know about Nintendo, but PlayStation and Xbox is a given reason for them to go on PC. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'm trying to say. But, one thing I really want to let y'all know is that, I am an Xbox Technophilosoper, and I am going to work on writing this one particular book, but also putting out lectures and presentations and everything about Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring more people into the Xbox community and become an Xbox punk. You can still play your PlayStation, but you gotta play your PlayStation for exclusives. I mean, my next video I'm gonna get into that, but this video really is about being a fanboy to Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already registered at FanFest, and knowing how strong the community is in FanFest and how all the fans of Xbox love this console, like, man, it's a guarantee that Xbox need to have a religion of itself. Need to have a religion of itself, man. Because FanFest is like a pilgrimage. You know what I'm saying? A pilgrimage indeed. You know what I'm saying? For your Xbox punk needs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know y'all, but nah, I'm going to keep it real. I'm glad that I stuck with the Xbox. I'm glad that I did. Now, I did get a 360, but I did get the Ring of Death, whatever you call it. But I did get the other versions of 360 and it worked out good. But now, I just don't want to deal with 360 no more. It's all about Xbox Ones and the Xbox Series consoles to me. Like, I want to collect those and get those. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the original Xbox and the 360, they're not capable of the TVs that we have now. They don't have HDMI, so there's no point buying those consoles if I don't got an old school TV. But Xbox One and Xbox Series is definitely gonna be my collection list. I'm definitely gonna buy them. At the same time, if Xbox saying their consoles are not selling, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna buy all their consoles. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna collect as much Xbox consoles as I need. You know what I'm saying? When I have the money to do so. But the thing about it is, I'm always gonna be an Xbox punk, and I'm always gonna represent Xbox, and I'm always gonna be a fan of Xbox. But when I watched that Xbox anniversary celebration, that almost brought tears in my eyes. That almost brought tears in my eyes watching something like that. Like Microsoft, they really care about their consumers and also how the consumers love their products. You know what I'm saying? I am an Xbox punk, also I am a consumer. A consumer, I mean. You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing I want to say. But at the same time, I can't wait for another 20 years of Xbox and really represent Xbox in its full potential, man. Let's hope that Xbox will be on top of their game and be, you know what I'm saying, even though they're on third place and, Sony's in second and Tencent is first. Let's just hope that Xbox will really be on top of the game and really embrace and accept every game developer, every game publisher into their ecosystem. And that's one thing I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I am going to create a religion out of Xbox. I am an Xbox techno-philosopher. And I am all about, the vision for the Xbox Metaverse. Microsoft is going to have their own Metaverse, but definitely Xbox need a Metaverse as well. And that's one thing I'm trying to say. So this is your boy, Time Money.